Welcome to the East Bay edition of the American Dream TV show. Today we are going to introduce you to Valley Humane Society here and go take a tour of the property. I hope you enjoy it. Let's go in and take a look. We are here today at Valley Humane Society with Melanie Sadek. She's the president of the organization. She's going to take us on a tour of the facility and tell us about their program and how they serve the community. So let's go in and welcome Melanie.
Thank you.
So first things first, do you want to give us a little bit of a history of the Valley Humane Society and tell us the story of how you guys got started, maybe?
So we came around about 35 years ago, about 1987.
Okay.
Very small group of dedicated volunteers that really cared about making a difference in animals' lives. And what I've been told, because I have not been around that long, is that the county shelter didn't want to surrender animals to rescue groups.
Oh.
They really felt like they didn't know what they were doing, so they were holding them close. But there were people who wanted to surrender their pets but didn't want them to go to a shelter.
Okay.
And so Valley Humane got formed so that people could have a safe place to surrender their animals.
Okay.
And then they would find a new home for those pets. And in a lot of ways, we're still working off that same premise,
Okay.
except that now we partner very closely with public shelters so that we can help those animals get out of that public shelter setting into our facility, get the medical and care they need, and then we help them find a new home.
Okay, wonderful. So this is so cool that they've got these portals that they can go back and through and they're not stuck in this little tiny cage.
Yeah, I know a lot of people will come in and think, why don't you have every single cage filled with an animal? But what we found is when you isolate them to this one spot, they are very stressed. Their illness goes up, which means their length of stay will go up. Mm-hmm. And so what we did is we installed these portals and we created kind of cat condos. Mm-hmm. So, you know, she's got her bedroom over here, her play area here, she's got a scratching area, and then her litter box is far away from where she eats and where she sleeps.
Right.
So it's perfect. These cats get adopted much faster when they're less stressed and they're healthy.
Yeah.
So it works out very well.
So what else besides volunteering can people do to help you guys here at Valley Humane Society?
So there are lots of ways to help in animal welfare. Oftentimes we think that you have to adopt, and if you can't adopt, you can't help. But all of us, like all the humane societies, SPCAs, none of us are connected to the national groups. And so we rely exclusively on local funding to support our organization. Okay. So people can donate, they can donate supplies, support our animals program, and volunteer in a variety of ways. We can also share our animals on the web.
Okay.
And so if you fell in love, let's say, with Daisy May, but you couldn't take her home, then why not be a social media champion for her? Share her with your network. Help us find her a new home.
Okay.
And so there's lots of ways that people can help.
Okay, so we are at your new center. Tell us about it.
So this is the Phil Schultz Veterinary Surgery Center. We will be doing exclusively surgeries here, and so no wellness care. If you have a pet and you need vaccines, or you maybe have a dog that has a cough, you'll go to your normal veterinarian. This facility is all about surgeries.
Okay.
Primarily spay and neuter surgeries. So we'll be doing anywhere from 35 to 45 spay and neuters a day.
That's a lot.
It's a lot. And we'll be supporting shelters and rescue groups as well as the public.
Okay.
Public services won't start for another couple of months just because we want to make sure that we're in here. I mean, it's obviously we're still under construction,
right.
But we want to be able to get our systems in place, make sure that we're ready to start supporting the community.
Thank you so much for sharing this with us. We appreciate it and hope you guys enjoyed the show, and we'll see you next time.